is the pectoralis major. Number 3 is pectoralis minor. Number 4 is the trapezius. Number 5, let me find them here, are serratus anterior. These are the ones with all the points. External. Number 6 are the external intercostals. Remember that they're lateral. Where number 7, okay, they're lateral because the externals elevate the ribs. The internal intercostals are medial because they depress the ribs. Okay. 8's the deltoid. 9's biceps brachii.
Triceps.
Would you? I can't quite see it over there. 10's the triceps. 11 is the brachialis. Brachialis, remember it's right underneath. Okay, go through there. 12's brachioradialis. Remember it's a flexor, comes across the elbow. 13's the supinator. Remember we talked about the supinator, that it does what? The insertion has to be the radius. The origin is the lateral epicondyle to pull that over.
Forearm extensors.
Remember the forearm extensors are those group of muscles, that group of muscles that's what? On the posterior back side of the forearm. Okay, because it does this. Whereas the forearm extensors, or flexors, I'm sorry, number 15 is on the anterior surface because it does this. Number 16 is up here, we've talked about, is the diaphragm that's on top of the liver. 17 is the rectus abdominis. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. 18, notice, okay, that's the external oblique because the fibers do what? Point down towards the pubis. Over here, okay, so if this is the external oblique over here, then underneath this guy here is the internal oblique, and then the one that's underneath that is the transversus abdominis. Okay, now over here on this guy, remember this leg over here, and I'm not sure why. Okay, this guy, normally the rectus femoris is right straight across the top. Okay, like this guy. Okay, so this is the rectus femoris. Notice on this leg, the rectus femoris is what? Clear off to the side. I don't know why. This is the vastus lateralis, which is almost on top. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Okay, so this is the lateralis here. Medialis there, intermedius underneath. Gracilis, is that 25? Is a adductor. It's a long one. 26 is the adductor longus. 27 is the tensor. Is probably easier to see it on this. Remember, it's a short muscle that connects to the iliotibial band. It's an abductor. It's out here laterally and goes all the way down. 28 is the sartorius. Talked about. 29 is the superficial calf muscle. Gastrocnemius, that has two actions. Flexes the knee and plantar flexes. 30 underneath that is the soleus. okay, that's just plantar phalanxis. 31 is the tibialis anterior, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Any questions on any of those? Any questions on any of those?
I think I don't know. I thought I took a different way.
There's another one. I mean, there's different ways you can go. You can go on 225.
I think that's what. I
Yeah.
think that's what we did.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't remember ever paying.
Then you get to I-70 and take a right. Yeah. Well, anymore you don't have to pay. They just, they photograph you, send your bill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice to know. Cash.
Right,
Yes.
maybe.
Credit card.
Yeah.
I mean, my house is boring.
Are you guys staying in town now?
Well, I mean, we're going up there for Thanksgiving.
Oh, my
Where to?
Erie.
Erie? That's in the same area.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was trying to remember, I'm like, Firestone has a Safeway.
4.
Frederick has a rec center. My kids, we've
Yeah.
been to the rec center a couple of times for.
Yeah, Frederick has the Safeway right on the edge, right in the middle of it. Yeah, Firestone's, they're all right there. Has a
Is it
Safeway and a shopping
Do they
center.
both have Safeways?
They're so small, they're both, Frederick and Firestone are almost right there together.
One of them has a big golf course.
7.
Are we thinking there's a golf course? But there's space. Why not? I guess. I mean, there's some golf courses in some pretty funny places back home where there's a country club here. Really? Who, like, I guess, king of the farmers get to be members of the country.
Yeah, got your own golf course.
I mean, well, yeah, well, my uncle had his own. That's
10.
what, nobody lives in his house. He and my aunt both died of cancer.
11.
You know, there's no danger to this, right? Living under these big power transformers. Yeah.
11.
She was so funny. She would never drink well water. She always thought, and she always, we thought she was weird drinking bottled water because she wouldn't drink any of the well water. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I've got this theory. But there's, everybody has, like, it's scary how many of the neighbors, I was kind of just going, cancer, back now. Well, okay, what are you putting in your, what are you contaminating your well water with, all that stuff that you're putting on your gloves?
Yeah.
I don't know the chemistry behind it, but I'm like, dang, she was pretty smart. Yeah, but she
We're
was married to
16.
a smoker and
I don't know.
lived under the power line.
We're 17.
But yeah,
Or 16
nobody
they
lives in
died
the
from
house.
diaphragm.
They turned it into a Christmas tree farm, and I think this guy, I don't know, he just had littles. I don't know if they were even marked then.
16
17, right?
underneath. Yeah.
Rectus abdominis, right?
Did your son have his driver's license?
Has his learner's permit, he's supposed to get it in, we're supposed to get it in the middle of December.
That's pretty lucky for you. Is he paying for his own insurance and his own gas yet?
Not yet. But the insurance is next to nothing,
Really?
right now, yeah. Because he has a learner's permit and he's
Well,
not driving.
He's erected yet.
Gosh.
Well, I had friends who, I had one friend, this is my friend who was, I mean, he's a PhD now. And like, he was just a genius, but he just could not drive. He failed 6 times. If you fail it 3 times, you have to retake the permanent test.
The whole, yeah.
The written
driving.
test.
21.
But she doesn't work.
21. And we'll go to 22. 23.
You see 28?
Yeah, it's right here.
Have a nice Thanksgiving.
Okay, you guys do. See ya.
24. Gonna come out.
Your hubby doesn't have to work on that at the 24-hour Walgreens, or?
You know, they do some lottery, and it's kind of like that lottery where when you get the black dot, you get stoned.
Yeah.
If you are really, really lucky, your name gets picked to work on like Christmas and Thanksgiving. But so it's not really about whether you work at one of those stores. They just pick someone.
Okay.
So, and I'm not sure whether like you have certain things that they go, oh, well, we
That's
like
the only
this
one up there for 27.
I'm assuming it's random, but he's never been picked for that.
There.
Okay.
So I would think it's probably a pretty easy shift, because who is gonna go to the store on Christmas Day? Well, actually, not from the store, but not for a person.
Yeah.
27.
I went to the store at Christmas. I said, well, we didn't have Faye's present yet. So I needed to get the film. I actually needed. I thought we didn't have the right connector
Mhm.
or something.
29.
We were missing something. Oh, crazy.
You're trying not to breathe through your nose.
No,
Oh.
it's running so bad I can't wipe it. But yeah, the smell is awful today,
Just let them stay.
opposed to last week.
They're all by themselves.
30.
Was it them neutralized Mary?
Yeah.
Slide over there really quick. 31.
But no, he doesn't. He doesn't have to work.
29, 30, and
Are your
31.
kids off all this week?
Today's they got out. My girls homeschool, so I can be pretty flexible with them. They decided they wanted today off, and they said they would do school tomorrow, which is not going to be fun because the boys are going to be home. They're going to be loud.
Mhm.
I guess. Oh,
Alright.
This kid, I'm ready to go someplace with that. Okay, he's sick today.
Mhm.
He's not really sick, but he took vacation. He had a forced vacation last week. And he was sick the whole time. So he decided he was going to take a sick day and let it be vacation.
Vacation day, yeah.
And I figured that's